Hello and welcome to eMind's Technology. My name is Jay Chandran. In this part 2 of BGP video, we are going to learn about the configuration of BGP. How can I configure an iBGP protocol? How can I configure an eBGP protocol? And how they work. A lot of basics that we learned in part 1. Part 1 consists of 3 subparts. Hope you would have listened those part and you are here in the second part of BGP configuration. Let's go and do it. I have a router here, 5 routers here, and 3 routers I'm going to put in autonomous system 100 and 2 autonomous system I'm going to have in autonomous system 200. Right, what I'll do, I'll just pause the video, do the basic configuration and get back to you. Now I want to show you the configuration. I'm on R1. I'm going to give IP address 12.1 on 1/0 and 1.1.1 on loopback 0, and I'm planning to run IGP protocol OSPF.
Here loopback is there, no, sir? Here.
OSPF. OSPF on all these 3 routers. Right. So let me cut and paste this once. Then router 1 has this loopback address. Right, on router 2 I am going to have this network loopback 2222, fast Ethernet 12.2 because it is router 2, so I am naming as 2, and fast Ethernet 1/1 is 23.2 because it's between router 3 and router 2. Now this area 100 has nothing to do with BGP 100 autonomous system. I want to use a common area. People used to put always area 0. I'm just for a change I'm doing area 100. This has nothing to do with BGP. Right, this is just the OSPF area. I want to have an area, common area. Done. Right, I should find a OSPF neighbor now between R1 and R2. Yes, I found a neighbor 1.1.1.1. That's the router ID of router 1. Now let's do the configuration on R3. Alright, now these are the addresses that we are going to give on loopback 3.3.3.3 and fast Ethernet 1/0 23.0.0.3 1/0 1/1 34.0.0.3, and we don't run OSPF on this particular interface which is connecting to autonomous system 200. Now let me copy and paste this on R3. Alright, now it's done. Let us see how to configure let's configure R4 and R5 also. R4 and R5.
They are also not required, no?
Right. Now I have decided just to use router 4 on autonomous system 200. We are going to learn eBGP and iBGP. Why do we need to unnecessarily configure R5? So I take this and then I put it into R4. No R5 is needed. Alright, so don't consider R5 now. Now I should ping router 3, that is 34.0.0.3. Yeah, we ping, no problem in pinging. Since it is directly connected, we can ping. But we cannot ping any other network in autonomous system. Show IP route, you don't have any other route. Right, but from R3, show IP route, you have routes to reach router 1 also. If you will ping 1.1.1.1, you will definitely ping, no doubt in that. Now I'm going to form neighbor relationship between R3 and R4. What type of neighbor it will be? eBGP neighbor. eBGP. Now what we learned in previous video, eBGP need to be directly connected. Is it directly connected? Yes. Now let's go to R3. Very simple. As you enable EIGRP, as you enable RIP, as you enable OSPF, you also enable BGP on the global configuration mode. Router BGP, put autonomous system number. Now R3 I am in R3 belong to autonomous system 100. Do this. Now if you try doing another, if you give another autonomous system number, it will say I'm sorry, I'm already running 100. So the moment you say router BGP 100, it started running. You no need to advertise any network. The moment you say, it will start running. Right. And then now on R3 there is no need of network command needed here. Unless you want to advertise something, you don't use network command. But to form neighbor, we must say neighbor. It won't form neighbor automatically. We need to say, I'm sorry, I'm not in BGP. Let me get into BGP. BGP 100, this is what we are running. We should say neighbor. My neighbor is 34.0.0.4. If you hit enter, it will say incomplete command. Not just like neighbor and so like you did in OSPF. Followed by, right, now we said the address of router 4's fast 301/0, and then we must also say remote autonomous system is 200. Now as soon as I hit enter, this will send open message. I would like to show you that. So I'll go to R4 now, debug IP packet detail. Now here I'm going to hit enter. As soon as I hit enter, I'll get some open messages here sent by R3. Now as we are waiting, I also want to say a few things. Now this R3 verifies, it tries to match the autonomous system. Here it is 100, here it is 200. Because the autonomous system number is not matching, R3 understands that this neighbor 34.0.0.3 is a eBGP neighbor. Look at this. I am getting packet from TCP 179 destination address. From where it is coming? It is coming from 34.0.0.3. Source is 34.0.0.3. I am the destination, means I am on R4. 34.0.0.4. This is called open message. It is saying, hey, I am speaking to you to the port number 179. But what happens, this source means R4, when it talks to when it is talking back to router 3, it says, I'm sorry, I don't have anything to send to you. Acknowledgement reset. Because I am not running BGP. I don't have port number 179 open. R4 is not accepting this open message.
Only R3 is sending.
R3 is sending. So if R4 need to accept, then you need to go to R4. You need to go to R4 and say router BGP 200, neighbor is 34.0.0. Neighbor is 34.0.0.3. Remote OS is 100. Now when you say this router will compare the autonomous system number. It is 100 and 200 different. So what they will do, they understand that they are eBGP. Now you see acknowledgement number, something is going, not resetting. Means both the side TCP 179 is open. Now if you go and type, let's stop the debugs, you all. Now if you go and type show IP BGP summary, you have 34.0.0.3 whose autonomous system is 100. From there you have received 4 messages and it is up for 21 seconds, and it has not learned any prefixes. Prefixes means you didn't use any network command to advertise, so nothing is learnt. This is good sign. If you see some numbers 0 1 2 3, it is good sign. It should not say active. Say for example, I'm going to say router BGP 200 neighbor 34.0.0.4. You don't have someone called 34.0.0. or I'll say 35.0.0.1. There is no one called 35.0.0.1. See what is the state. Show IP BGP summary. It is in idle state. Idle means bad, it is trying to look this routing table. In routing table show IP route, you don't have route to 35, so it is an idle state, right? So you should not see idle or active. We will talk about idle, active, all the stuff in coming video. Now I'll delete this.
Yes, it will get confusion.
What is the timing? 11:50. Right, so you also get an acknowledgement like this. Neighbor 34.0.0.4 is up, BGP adjacency. So here also let us verify. Show IP BGP neighbor. You see, it says neighbor status established. One open message is sent and one open message is received. 5 times keep alive message is sent and received. Totally 6 packet has been sent and received. Right, so this is a good sign. Show IP BGP summary. This also says number for last 3 minutes. I'm on neighbor. Right. Hope you understood how to enable BGP, how to form eBGP neighbor relationship. Same way you can also form neighbor relationship between router 3 and router 1. If you can reach router 1 12.0.0.1, yeah, you can form neighbor relationship. That will be called as iBGP. I hope you understood. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.